guys, this is Trader Brand here, and we are on Euro USD week 26. Now, listen, I just did a video on GDP USD analysis. If you haven't watched that video, go watch the video immediately you finish this one, because you are going to have an understanding of what you should be expecting in week 26 and how to trade it, especially if you trade GDP USD and Euro USD. These two videos, you don't want to miss it. Now, let's look at what we have. Firstly, we are looking at the weekly time frame. All right, the weekly time frame. Now, looking at the weekly time frame, it looks very interesting. All right, very, very interesting. So first thing is, what is it doing? The Euro USD has pushed up, created a new high, but now failed to create a higher high. So what we are seeing is that the market has broken structure here to the upside and then pushed to create a new high, which obviously intersect with this high and eventually failed to create another new high. So now we have a lower high and a higher high. Wow. We have a higher high, and then we have a higher low. Okay, we have a higher low here. All right, we have a higher low here. Okay, wonderful. This is weekly time frame. All right, now with this structure here that you see, what can you see? What do you think is going on? It's very simple. First of all, we find out that price pull back and break. First of all, breaking this structure, pull back, and then come here. But the week ended with a red candle. Last week ended with a red candle. We're supposed to see a push up to break this high structure wise, but it failed. So now we are seeing a lower high being created. So what we need to anticipate is this for the week. Is very simple. I'm going to give you a structure to look forward to. First, this high. You can put it on the week if you want. All right. But I will want to use the body as my breakup structure to the upside. And also, I'm going to use this body. So this is your zone that you're going to be trading on next week. This is your zone. You're looking at these zones, right? On Euro USD. This is your zone. You're looking at these zones. Forget about the rest of them. This is what you're going to be looking at in the week 26. So let's go to the lower time frame, even though we have a trend line we can place here, but not now. Let's go to the lower time frame on the daily to look at in the box and see what we have on the in the box here. Now, look at the daily time frame. Now, if we measure from price here to price here, that's about 300 pips, okay? 380 pips. So understand that there's a lot of money to be made, okay? Within a week. I mean, if you have like just 100 pips a week, that's you're made. Just 100 pip from this 300 plus, you got 100 pip from it, you're made for the week. So the question is, how do you position yourself? What are we looking at? First of all, we can see the price drop and pull back and fail to break this high. So right here, we have seen a lower high. Again, on the 4 hour, we are seeing a lower high. This is a lower high right now. Now we need to see a lower low to know that the market is going to remain to sell. Until that happens, we are not selling. So at the moment, what the market has given us is giving us a sell, okay, to the downside. Now, if you are not, as a swing trader, if you are not in this trade already, do not even bother to get in yet. But what I can see right now is what I want you to pay attention to, which is very important. Firstly, to start trading from here, to know whether to buy or sell at all, you have to measure this low. First of all, you see price action here, this zone, you have to measure that low. Okay, put it in the body. All right, you want to measure that low and ensure that price break out of it. Remember, this is a daily candle. This candle is closed already. So when the candle opens, the next thing you want to see is a push. Then pay attention to this low. Here, let me just show you what I mean. Pay attention to this zone right here. possible price action. Now, the reason for this is so you understand that there are price action in different corners, in different price levels. So here is another block. Okay, that other block can lead price to react and then push back up. So do not expect that it must necessarily come down, break this low. That's what I'm trying to let you see. Price could come here and then reject and eventually break this high and break this high. I use it as a liquidity grab. That can happen. So you need to be very conscious of this. But overall, looking at the market, we are bullish. Overall, we are still bullish on the higher time frame. But what the market has failed to do is breaking the previous high, because that is a pool of liquidity right there that is being left behind. Okay, that's a pool of liquidity that is being left behind. They are coming for it. They are coming for it. But the truth is, this is just maybe a kind of structural manipulations that may happen here. Okay, the push-up may still go on, They might come in here. That's why I'm marking out this zone, this other block zone. I want you to pay attention to this level. So there is a space already that price is rejecting from, probably rejecting from the 50 or the 61 right now, maybe 50 or 61, but it's rejecting at that level. So we want to see price come back again and create another rejection, probably come into the other block and tap into it if it's going to drop there. So how we advise you to go to the 4-hour time frame now. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see what price has just done. Price created what we call a structural break to the lower side. That's why we're looking at, what has it done? Price pushed up, created a new high, pulled back, created another new high, and guess what happened? Break structure. So that's why we can see that sell that is happening that created a lower low, a lower high at the higher time frame. So we see a break of structure here already. All right, we see a break of structure on this drop. So what we necessarily want to expect is price pull back a little bit and then still come down to this zone before buying from the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, I'm actually looking at price to do this. I'm expecting price to pull back a little bit into this, pull back into maybe price level here at this level, and then drop massively to this low where you begin to expect price to push a little bit higher, or maybe eventually not create a structure that will not head up, or eventually come back here and then maybe go a little bit lower before going back up like this. So this could be what the market want to do. But at the moment, I'm looking at the pullback that is going on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, did you see the pullback here? That structure break right there. The market is pulling back. Or you may not consider that as a structure. For me, I think that's a structure to me. That's a minor structure to me. That's a structure to me, actually. So I can see that price pullback here, reiterated, and then went back up. So at this moment, this level, I'm seeing that price break structure. So I'm expecting a pullback. So what will I do? I will put my fib there from swing high to swing low. All right. And I'm expecting price from the interest, from my point of interest. So this is my point of interest I'm expecting price to come to. So a price will eventually pull back into the zone, maybe somewhere here, somewhere there, wherever it is, and then I should expect it sell to the downside. Okay, why? Because we saw a lower low on the daily, a lower high on the daily time frame. Remember that. So on the 4-hour, we should be expecting price to continue with that direction. So expect price to pull back up there and rally up. Now, this can be a beautiful trade at about 50 something pips, 60 pips on a lower time frame, especially those of you who are scalping this market. You can scalp it, buy it to that level, and expect price action to sell from there, which is also going to be a very good trade, because at that time you could target this level as a TP, target this level as a TP, target this level as a TP. There's a lot of places to target as a TP, but at the moment we should be sure that the market want to sell. So once you see price pull up here, watch out for price action to sell. Do not buy from here. Okay, you want to buy when price come down here to buy. Okay, that's where you want to buy from. All right, so watch out. This is what I'm looking at on Euro USD. I'm expecting price to retrace back up and drop for more sales, And then when price get here, wait for price action reaction to it. Probably we could see a rally up again from here because of the order block from the weekly, from the daily time frame, I believe. So we have this order block here. So pay attention to that, and that will help you on Euro USD. But overall, the market looks bullish to me, and we are having a small retracement. So the only way we could anticipate a major sell at the moment is, first of all, now let me show you something here. Did you notice if you put a trend line there? Let me put it properly. If you put a trend line here right now, you see the price just broke. Price broke that trend line. So we could see that trend line has been broken. So that's telling us that upside is over. All right, let me do another trend line here. That's a confirmation twice that it was going to go down, and then it happened. So at the moment, that's why we're looking for sell. So it looks like a sell to me at the moment, even though on the daily time frame is bullish, but it's still a sell. Now let's go back to the daily again. Yes, the daily actually is a sell because at the moment it's created a lower high. On the weekly, it's still the same thing. So we should expect more of that price pulling back up and dropping. If it doesn't pull back and it comes to this low, look for a buy. Are you hearing me now? Good. Awesome. Let's go. So this is what I have for you now. The news, I already talked about the news on GPUSD. So I ensure you pay attention to this news. If you don't know how to trade, get out of the market. Euro, USD, there is no news on the euro, but only USD. So pay attention to the USDs, any currency pair that has the dollar sign on it. Pay attention to it, especially Canada and USD, Canada dollars and USD dollars. So very important, US dollars as well. US dollars, not Canada, US dollars, US dollars. All right. Okay, that's it. Guys, thank you for watching. This is Euro USD for you with 26. I believe you enjoyed it. And also watch out for more of this content and videos. Listen, if you have not gotten, if you want to join our mentorship, the program is open again. We are anticipating to do Expo PEEP in July. For those of you who want to join us and learn how to trade for 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing straight up 2 weeks training on Expo PEEP. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Again, another 1 week of trading. We're going to have 2 weeks of trading, and we'll learn how to trade. If you're new to trading and you want to be part of this movement, Expo PEEP July, listen, hit me up on the Telegram group right now. Hit me up on the Telegram group. The link is in the description below. And then we'll get you subscribed, get you logged in. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in week 27. Happy trading week.